So, guys, I'm coming to you with some unfortunate news today. Liam Payne of popular boy band One Direction has been announced dead.
I'm going to bring our audience some breaking news, which is just coming into us here at Newsnight. We're hearing reports that a former member of One Direction, Liam Payne, has died after falling from the third floor of a hotel in Buenos Aires. Now, this is according to the Reuters news agency, who are quoting local police. AFP are quoting the local newspaper. Liam Payne was 31. We're going to talk now to our music reporter, Mark Savage. Mark, what are you hearing?
Well, the same as what you've just said. Local police reports in Buenos Aires are saying that Liam Payne fell from the third floor of a hotel in the capital and has been declared dead. Obviously, we don't have that 100% confirmed as of now, but very shocking news. He was only 31 years old and achieved global fame with One Direction, selling more than 70 million records and then scoring #1 hits on his own with songs like Strip That Down, which was written by Ed Sheeran, and had recently released a new single called Teardrops. So this is very unexpected news.
Now, to get into things, Liam has been dealing with mental health problems, to which he was quite vocal about in terms of his use of drugs and alcohol. Now, Liam was in a hotel in Argentina and he was in the hotel lobby acting erratic, allegedly. Now, people presumed him to be under the influence of drugs and alcohol, and police were called due to this presumption. Now, he was taken back to his room, and when he was in his room, he was doing drugs. The maid working at the hotel, she ended up walking into the room, and Liam apologized for the state of the room because there was just stuff smashed up and the overall state of the room just wasn't good. He apologized for the state of the room and he fell out of consciousness. When the maid was able to get him back into consciousness, he began acting very erratic.
Se mató el chabón, se tiró, dice que se desmayó en el lobby, que lo volvieron a llevar a la habitación, se puso como loco y se tiró. Estaba re pasado. Katia dice que hoy lo hizo a la habitación y se estaba drogando delante de ella y le pedía disculpas por el desorden.
Once again, he ended up making a mess in the room and throwing himself, allegedly, or some are saying that he may have been pushed, there may have been foul play. We don't really know right now because this situation has just come out recently. But he ended up, I guess we can say, falling off of the balcony, the third floor, and he ended up dying. Now, Liam has been dealing with a lot of mental health problems. He has been vocal about it, like I mentioned earlier, and a lot of people, although they knew he was dealing with mental health problems, they are quite shocked at the situation. Mental health is something that's very serious, and it's unfortunate to see such an iconic figure go out like this. He's helped a lot of people with his music, and he's inspired a lot of people with his music. A lot of people who grew up listening to One Direction are definitely going to be shattered right now because, like I said previously, this is one of the biggest boy bands. Now, if it could all end there, then it would pretty much be that, right? We would know this is what happened and we would just accept the situation, mourn Liam's death and move on. But as with a lot of these type of situations, there's another part to what has went on. Some people on Twitter are alleging that this incident is due to Liam's ex.
And because he would always message me ever since we broke up, like, oh, I'm not well. He would always play with death and be like, well, I'm gonna die. I'm not doing well. And tried to get him help. And then he was like, not taking it. He would text my mom, I'm not doing well, have Maya contact me, because I wouldn't respond. And it's just always the same cycle.
Liam's ex came out basically saying he has been abusive. He has basically been putting her through hell. And Liam's ex actually came out saying that Liam said that if she was to keep exposing him, it just wouldn't be good. Basically, she communicated on an interview that people were telling her that Liam is going through a lot and that she shouldn't be exposing him right now.
Even until my book was coming out, even one of his friends was calling me and my mom being like, oh, this isn't a good time for him. I don't think you should put the book out.
But she did still end up dropping the book about Liam, exposing him. So a lot of people are coming out and saying that essentially you caused this. He was going through a lot of mental health problems, and you're still out there posting stuff about him, publishing stuff about him being abusive. So I guess people are saying this influenced his decision to, well, we don't right now. I want to be respectful, so we don't 100% know it was his decision to jump off or anything like that. There still could be a possibility of him being pushed, but the evidence is leaning towards him jumping. It is leaning towards that. The drugs, the alcohol, the erratic behavior. I haven't really seen any evidence of foul play, but people are saying that his ex exposing him for being abusive has basically led to this incident happening, which I don't believe you can blame her for that. Maybe you can say it influenced his overall mental health, which ended up causing the incident. But if she was going through an abusive situation, why wouldn't she come out and talk about her abusive situation? Is that not what we encourage women to do when they're going through abusive situations, to come out and talk about it, not hold it in? Because when a woman holds in her abusive situation, what do we say? You should have come out earlier. So technically, she did the right thing by coming out about her abusive situation, but a lot of people don't see it as that. A lot of people see it as you are beating him down when he was in a negative situation already. Now, things haven't just completely ended there. Liam did have a child with popular singer Cheryl Cole from the UK, and she had to find out off of the internet that her father of her child is no longer here with us today. So overall, it's a sad situation. Even me myself, when I was young, I'm not going to say I was the biggest One Direction fan, but if I heard them on the radio, I just heard them going on with my life, I would definitely stop to listen. So it's unfortunate, and 2024 is just proven to be a very crazy year. There's a lot of stuff going on, so just stay out of the way, guys, and make sure you're taking care of yourself. Your mental health is on point. Rest in peace to Liam Payne. I'm going to end it there, guys. I appreciate you.